Okay, apologies. I'm literally just gonna... Yep, the mic is on. Literally gonna auto-resolve this and see how things go. Narrow victory. Enough of one, but narrow. Okay, we are suddenly having some spy issues. Okay, and suddenly we got some other problems. Right, so what can we do there? Asteroid mine for big credits, 2 a turn. Yeah, we'll go with asteroid mining, I think. Beyond that, things seem okay. Threatening fleet detected. There's that scout. Yeah, once we get through the terraforming phase, we're probably going to be okay. As it is, I need some more troop transports, really. I'm going to need 2 of these, aren't I? Get that done first. In fact, we're going to buy the first one. Spending a lot of money here, but I'm okay with it.
The Sky Lord of the Alkari greets you, Wanderer. I trust you have the wisdom to coexist with us.
It's been a while, and yes, there are the Alkari. They are actually the second race, I believe, and now we have the full fleet score as we come on here. I am on top of everything except the Conquest victory, but the Sakura seem to have under their thumb somewhat at the moment. Don't have any more troops I can send, so I'm just going to have to wait. You have to completely outnumber them, I think, is the plan here. I think I might send you to Urza. Okay, fleet needs orders. Oh, so be my scout. I might as well keep going. I might as well keep seeing what we can find. Mintar should be their homeworld. Okay, let's go this way then. So one downside of building the jump gates, they help me, but they don't open up the paths as of yet. However, I'm still kind of looking towards other things, really, I guess. Alright, let's go and build... we want to reset this up. So I'm going to go and put another surveillance system there. We shouldn't need to, but certainly not if we're on Sayeret Prime at this stage. Fleet needs orders, and that order is just to stay there for right this moment. Blockade and some money. Okay, biosphere is finished. Hydroponic farm is next. You got your cloning sensors set up at this point. Honestly, though, I think in here, since this is maximum population now, I mean, this can start building cruisers for us on a regular basis again. In fact, we don't need the cloning center until we get that set up. So, yeah, this is the priority right now. Get a couple of cruisers set up. You're building that, and... yeah, that prevents us getting any more, I suppose. That'll do. So many times I've said I'm about to end the video and I really haven't been. Okay. Also, with the tax level that high, can I set this down to 3? I can, actually. So I'm going to right now. I might accelerate something. Enemy spy detected. Which I'll kill the spy off, of course. Not happy with that. Right, you can get down there. Now, we know he had about 11, so with any luck, that'll be enough. Odon Prime could also build us a Shadow Bomb here, just before we get that set up. How fast could you build us that? Not without starving yourself, so no. Okay. In that case, don't build a Shadow Bomb. Keep going. We got the Thing blockade. We have 12 fleet strength approaching. Like on continuing to scout around, we have spaceports on the build. Asteroid mine has also been built there. And might as well go and build ourselves up a outpost. We want to put a warp gate in as well, but we'll do that on the other side. Okay, terraforming completed. This has now become an ultra-rich swamp world. So Hazard, welcome to more food. I can terraform this again if I wanted to. But I think, given how good this planet is at producing, we probably want to start on the cruiser building at this stage. Just rebuild up that fleet strength. Okay, move everything. So we'll be in position to attack Sayret Prime soon. It's got 13 ground forces actually, so we've got 12 coming in against it. This will be 16 when that arrives. So that can rest. God damn it, I'm never going to end this video.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
Okay, we now have the export command. We can go for the system security network, and we have advanced colony ships. I can go for advanced tactics soon, which will give me marine capacity 6. Space Academy. Which is an Empire unique thing. Advanced military post. It might be a better idea to now start building on some of these lower techs that I know we do have available for us. So, planetology, astroengineering. Pulsar. Alright, no, let's go phasers for now. I want our radar guns. Okay. So we have 12 currently there. That'll make it 16, and that will then start making things a little interesting. Waiting orders, are you? Let's assign you to Wheeled for no moment. Crypto Prime about to build a spaceport, which will set us up a little more money.
As more and more sentient races meet, a clear need arises for a place for diplomats to discuss and debate if the galaxy is going to escape the tragic path of war. Thus, the Galactic Council is formed.
Welcome to the Galactic Council! This has happened because everybody is now met. The human and the Alkari are the two
None
candidates.
but me can hold such high office.
I forbear to vote right now.
I choose none.
Okay.
We are left not to speak.
I will reserve my vote.
of course,
I
vote
vote
human.
for humanity.
Okay, so as you can see there is a vote limit. We have the most because I think population and possibly hosting. So the Bulrafi and the Sakra really need to get back on side. Or we're going to have to start doing deals to get the votes in. Okay, Osiris Prime has now converted itself into a Terran world, which allows me to put deep sea cooling Astro University on it. Something I should probably have put on here a long time ago, actually. Astro University Orbital Shipyard. Yeah, so once we got that set up, we'll do that. After that, we'll go Astro University Orbital Shipyard. And Osiris Prime should probably have an orbital shipyard as well at some stage, but we'll hold off on the mats for the moment. Right. Pirate fleet detected. I suppose I finally hit there. Okay. That's fine. All good with that. You're going to be arriving soon. Fleet needs orders. Sleep for the moment. Next turn. Alright, spaceport finished. I'm not going to build a planetary radiation shield. Instead, I'm going to go for... As I mentioned, these need to make them grow. Unfortunately, this isn't really producing a food surplus, it's producing a production surplus. I'm not sure what to build on here. Since this is pretty much a production system, I'm thinking we might want to build some cruisers here. Possibly an interplanetary security network afterwards, but yeah, a couple of cruisers to start with. So we are low on overall fleet strength right this moment. Spy is on Ursa. Right, your mission, acquire data. Okay. So we are ahead on most things at this stage, and most of our technology we got, we're sort of now have an advance area. We're going to advance in one direction and see what we can do about the others. I think we should actually want to take this Space Dragon on in a little bit, because I think we can take this. I really honestly think that we could go for this, but I do want to kill. I don't want to finish off Sayeret Prime right now. So let's see what's happening over there. Things are being built, aren't they? What else could I build? Military outpost. Let's put a warp point here. Ah, this does cost maintenance, I've just realised, but... Okay, maybe I won't build the warp point there. Maybe I'll actually wait on this and just hang out here for the moment. Okay, apparently they ignored that. Which I'm certainly okay with. This system is Space Pirate owned. It's not actually owned by anybody else. I'm thinking I might be able to charge through that. Right, who do we know has colony ships that we could get up and ready soon? Probably not you, in fairness, though. If we get the terraforming set up, that would speed things along, obviously. Osiris Prime could do it. Man, I think advanced colony ships are the way we're going to have to go soon. Or I could have one of these two planets do it. So I'm debating running up and trying to get past and possibly grab the Mu Delhi system. So that wouldn't be a bad place for us to have. There's a lot of area up north we don't have really got. There's nobody controlling this right now. So if my scout can find a reason to just keep exploring up here, then that's certainly what we're going to do.
Hand to hand and paw to claw. Friends are earned in such ways.
And decline that. I should probably think about offering tech, though. Okay, so that's done. It's now producing its own advanced colony ship. Zero Prime. We do technically now have... We disengage. How many do we have here now? We have quite a lot. Let's deploy 16 troops. Oh, very nice. Apparently our troops are massively better.
Our numbers have failed us. Many as we are, we stand to be exterminated.
Okay. You're on strike, but you need to stop yourself starving here because you're now mine. Okay. Moon Lab. Soil Enrichment, Astro University, Missile Base. Whatever else I can fit. Baseball, I guess. But that is done. Now, where did I put that space factory? Because we need you to suddenly get over to here. Need a warp point set up, and we need to work out a way of getting around this, I think. Actually, University Misplaced. Well, eventually that will sort itself out here. We look at diplomacy then.
The galaxy seems bright. Yes?
You have Tachyon community. You have quite a lot of stuff we would want, actually, in fairness. Let's have a look at Tachyon communications.
The hag's gifts
Ion
are
pulse.
generous to those who revere her.
I don't really need that, though.
The hag's gifts are generous
They
to
want
those
that
who
darn
revere.
ion thing.
Walk with the one.
They're currently are neutral to us, so...
The blessings of the sky. What proposition would you put forth?
Oh, and as you can see, they have a lot that we don't have. I have a lot they don't have, actually, in all fairness.
May the wind carry you to paradise.
So I think staying up and just trying to clear up all the tech in a little bit is probably the way to try and do this. But in the meantime, we'll get the destroyer repaired. We'll upgrade it for the sake of it. You can build your surveillance system. Though it might have been quicker and easier just to hold you in there, in fairness. Yeah, the Astro Lab is the next plan here. And I think, honestly, this is now the terraforming phase, so we'd like to be reasonably peaceful right now. One thing I would like to do, obviously, is try and find out where everybody is. So you can hold. Okay. By the way, this video is being split up. It definitely is by now, but I just feel like keep going. I can keep going. We're enjoying this. Honestly, this is a sign of a good game when I just do not stop. So, spaceport is being built. We will probably go terraforming in a little bit. That's fine. Terraforming is an improvement, obviously, but not something we urgently need. What's my tax level at the moment? Am I 4 or 3? I'm at 3. That's good. I was kind of worried a little bit there. Cruiser in 1 turn. Cruiser in 6 turns coming up there. Could buy a quick research lab for you. Extra 5 points. Your job is to sit there, note the sacra across the table, and just guard.
I have a proposition for you.
The management center for reinforced solid. Okay, I'm agreeing with that.
My thanks.
Okay, so they do have Ravagers. We are going to try and run. And we now have cruisers. Okay. So my overall plan is to go Moodeli and see if we can't take it out. And I'd like to be taking with me one of the factory things, but I don't know where I've last got one of those. Okay, I have one there. I have one there, and I'm sure I have a third somewhere. Where are my fleets? Okay, so I only have the one. Yeah, resolve that. It's a shame, but I'm not too bold about that if we're massively honest. It would be nice to know, but we can live. Right, spaceport and missile base, I think. Does Saigon 3 need one? No, Saigon 3 does not need this. Where are we? Not need the missile base. We do probably need the spaceport, though. And terraforming is always going to be advantageous, so we'll go with that. Yeah, we're just slowly improving everything, though. It is getting good. Now, interestingly, one thing I should probably check on the research screen.
Research
right
continues.
Where's the next size up of ship? Okay, there are the battleships. Sortium armor and Titans. I think once we get subspace physics, I might see about rushing Titans. Or going for Gaia transformations. Ooh. It's kind of en route. Okay. Make the move. I think it needs orders. Well, we do have the cruiser here. I'm honestly not too bothered about sitting there, so we'll just guard and blockade this one. Everyone's kind of on the move. Spaceport at Crypto. Crypto Prime has grown. Cruiser on the build. Production then, since you're now out of it, I suppose. Got a starbase, give us a few more population points and trade goods. Okay, and your job is to go for the military outpost. Zero Prime, well, it's not at all coming under control actually in a lot of ways, but still. At least he's going to be earning me some money. How's Wilder doing? Advanced colony ship. Oh, we just go terraforming at this point first. Now we got the advanced colony ship because I do want to try and leap across, grab these couple of systems. I imagine I might be too late by that point, but that's still a plan. If I have enough cruiser strength, I might even go go for the throat and see if we can't take on that dragon.
I would prefer us to engage in... You have my thanks.
Okay, embassy's established. And you have finished that. So, what I now need you to do is to get to there. Okay, we've stolen information about all their colonies, which is not a bad place to start. I suppose what I really want you to do right now, then, once we choose new
Our
research,
scientists have made a new discovery.
Miniaturization, phasers, subspace communications. Let's update the blueprints. Upgrade all. Huzzah, we have phasors. This has lowered the power of our weapons again. But still, phasers.
Our scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
Phaser mods, multi-phasers, shields, hard shields. Rushing battleships is definitely something that sounds like it'd be a good plan. Plus 5 shields, though. See, I don't know. Maybe I should just start sweeping. There's a lot of lower tech I don't own at the moment, so maybe it is worth sweeping up. Alright, let's go robotics then. We shall upgrade our cruiser, of course. Even though I do feel we have weakened it. Let's see, where's my cruiser going? But no, actually that isn't. That's going over there. So it's massively lowered its attack score, but has raised its defense score.
Research continues
There's a
as
slight
expected.
reduction in things there going on, but still. Why data success there? Spy needs orders. I'm actually going to move you off of Ursa. I'm going to move you... Can I not move to there? No, apparently I can't move to there. I really want to steal their tech. Unless I can get away with it. Well, this is a fair point.
Welcome, friend. I listen.
Automated repair units. I don't have anything that I need right now. Extra command points is fine, but I actually do have...
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Oh, I don't have anything. Besides, did at one stage offer me...
Welcome back, stranger.
Indeed.
I listen intently.
Now, what was it? Take on scanner, take on communications. I forget what the tech is that I'm actually after at this point. Stealth suits.
Farewell,
Stealth suits, that's the
stranger.
one. Farewell. Somebody has stealth suits.
The blessings of the... What proposition would you put forth?
Electronic computer.
A fair deal. I hope that it may be looked upon favorably by the... It would be my honor. May
Goodbye.
the wind...
We're updating our blueprints there because all of us are using these. So huzzah, our weapon accuracy is now boosted.
Research continues as
Right. Beyond that, make the move. In turn. Cyrus Prime has grown. Fungal Farms is now finished on Rhombus. It's now building that. And after that, soil enrichment, clone upgrade, research lab, which for some reason it doesn't have yet. Colonial Reserve. In fact, because we're not actually doing that way round, I suppose it's best to just get the research lab next. Okay, so we have a couple of cruisers. We need a much higher attack strength before I'm being quite confident about going on and doing things, but... robotics is done. So we can have a Dauntless defense system. Firing large volleys of warheads, or we can go to the ship self-repair systems. I think actually Dauntless guidance system's fine.
Our sight.
Right, next let's go for heavy armor. Okay, you can guard and join that, so that's now a fleet of 101. We know this thing's got about 300 defense there. We also know we're still about 15 turns away from getting that colony ship. Okay, military outpost build. Let's build another one here. Actually, you know what? No. Think about that. This space factory needs to be in position because I think this one's going to come with us and build a jump gate. Heavy armor. Oh, was this automatic? Oh, that was just automatic. Okay. Again, kind of thinking of sweeping up a little bit here. But let's then instead go for electronics.
Excellent.
Okay, so we have a new cruiser. This I wouldn't mind actually being on defense here, in all fairness. It can guard there. If we need to add it in, we always can do. Though I guess it would be assisting... Okay, we'll move that there instead. Next turn. Okay, this is quite a nice little fleet we got built up here then. Lots of defense score. I think actually, rather than building another cruiser, let's build some frigates for support. Because small maneuverable escort ships are probably the order of the day at some stage. Also, that I've just noticed that is going up quite a bit faster than I would like it to. So that will do. Planetary security network, probably okay without, in all fairness. Starbase, money. What's Sol doing? Astro University, which it still needs, and really wish it could build it a little bit faster, in all fairness. Could buy a spaceport. Gonna buy a spaceport. Okay, now let's see if we can't terraform you a little bit. So -1, -1, -1, still -1, still -1, still -1. Okay, all production speed. 21 turns till that improves. Make the move. So this fleet then, all guarding up 199, 703. Add a few extra bits on top of that. Add an extra cruiser. Add some frigates. Add the advanced colony ship in 12 turns. I think we might just be killing a dragon. Right, space base finished there. That's now building trade goods. Yeah, that would be suicide to do that. Codon Prime is apparently okay. I think it's just still upset, that's all. Make your moves. Tank battalions defend the colony during ground invasions, or powered armor. We're going powered armor here.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
View the tech tree. Let's go for advanced construction, because we can do that immediately. Pretty much. If this is a new production tech, I'm going to be annoyed. Yeah, it is. God damn, Robominers. We missed so many good production skills here. We've not done this the most efficient way possible. Ruby Miners, Orbital Shipyard. But that can wait till terraforming. Yeah, just adding the Ruby Miners to everything at this point. Plus anything else I noticed that probably should be included. Yeah, you can build these instead of that for the moment. Yeah. Ruby Miners ahead of you. Orbital Shipyard Ruby Miners. Got the Ruby Miners first. Ruby Miners at the Astro University and Ruby Miners plus Spaceport. Got down robots taking all our jobs. Frigate, Spaceport, Terraform, that's okay. But no, that's not okay. Let's go and get the Ruby Miners done. But after the after we got a couple of frigates. Right. With most of that done, I now have another spaceport thing. So suppose we sit here and make a warp point. Okay, mission success. We can now view research. Harry's still sending scouts across at us, actually. Oh, there's another frigate. Yep, there we go. You can join the fleet. Battle pods or fighter space? I think we're definitely going battle pods because additional space is definitely good.
Our scientists.
Okay, let's edit. Add that on. And suddenly we have more weapons. You can't quite get that mad with it, but still. Instead of 2, is it worth having 2-point defense phasers that can fire in all directions and 2 there? I don't mind my cruisers being forward facing, generally speaking, but I hit it. Battle pods. So battle scanner, reinforced hull, and dauntless guiding system add. Heavy armor. That's definitely tempting to get a displacement device on these. Okay, so that's now changed to an any. Can't do a lot else with that, so that's fine. Although I might want to remove that and move on to something else. But I think, okay. So 2 any facing phasers, and that is fine. Destroyer's done. Edit, add the battle pods. We will add the displacement device too. Okay, so you will only have front-facing ones, but we will have a third. Mercurite missiles. Okay, 3 fast Mercurite missiles rather than the 4 slow ones. Proton torpedoes. Is okay by me, and a fusion bomb. cut one of those and see if I can add a second fusion bomb. No, just short. In which case, yeah, we do want 5 because actually we can have more. We can have 6. Okay, so I haven't made this particularly stronger, but fast Mercuriate missiles, proton torpedoes, class 3 shield, displacement device, and the shadow bomb, which we're going to edit and probably give some form of weapon to these days. So it can have that. I'll give it the heavy armor as well because we want these to be protected. And rather than anti-missile rockets at this stage, I'm going to give this... No, actually no. I'm fine with that. Anti-missile rockets. 4 of to defend itself with. Unless I can add an extra bomb. A bomb for 2 of those. Okay, it's slightly more devastating in terms of that, but that'll do. Okay, we're done. How much will it cost to upgrade the fleet? Suppose we'll come back and find out. Anyway, more
Our
research.
scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
I'm thinking missile... Yeah, I'm thinking missile reduction
Terrific.
size here. Spy needs orders. I don't know what to give you in terms of orders. I mean, they do have tech we can steal, but this might actually cause me some problems if this triggers, so let's go for it anyway. Make the move end the turn. We'll deport him. And hope they remember this. They probably won't. Right, so upgrading the cruisers would cost us 1,000 big credits. Or in fact, some of these are even more archaic than that. Total cost of upgrading everything is quite pricey. So we'll just upgrade these. It's still a reasonable battle strength in all fairness, but I will need a few more, and I'm quite grateful that I have some more things on the build now. Although I've noticed how much more expensive the frigates have just got. Done next turn. Okay. So I'm nearly matching him on I'm over him on defensive power. I'm under him on attack power, though, which is why I want the extra frigate, at least possibly an extra cruiser, if we can get one. 7 turns to an advanced colony ship. 15 turns to an advanced cruiser. Unless I do that. Unless, of course, I do that. So yeah, still 500 to upgrade these. That's a significant upgrade in terms of things, actually. And I'm going to put alien management centers up now. So I think it's time that we set this up. Does it already have an alien management center? It must do. Spaceport then. Radar Prime is fine, and okay. So the state of the galaxy is this. We own a lot of it, but we're running out of space, and if I don't get to the Uzif system, which is going to be critical actually, I think this is going to be a very important one for us to grab. If we can get Mudefi as well, that would be awesome. That's certainly what my aim is right now. I want those systems.
Threaten not the Bulgrathi with your folly.
Very well, we will.
My thanks.
We will remove the spies from your territory. Good news is I don't think they killed her. No, I think they killed her. Just hold position then. Cyrus Prime has grown and is building toxin things. Deep sea cooling is in the queue, as we would expect. Just thinking. Fleet needs orders. Not much really for you to do here, other than just blockade at the moment. I don't want to hit the Alkari just yet, so we have our own problems with them soon, I'm sure. Molecular compression research is done. Pulsatron missile or neutronium armor. I think we'll go Pulsatron missile. There's our missile miniaturization. We shall then go for optronics.
Fantastic.
So the enrichment facility is done. Astro University is next, but I think we will go for the missiles first, which we've just given an upgrade to, of course. Actually, no, go the alien management center. That might actually speed things up a little bit for us. And if I look at blueprints, I should be able to adjust some of this, or at least any of them who are actually using missiles. Which is just you, I believe. Okay, 3 Pulsatron missiles then. That means yet more upgrades, which I can't afford. I might be because you're there, actually. You know what, unengage that. You can blockade. And you can sleep. Next turn. It might purely be because they weren't... Oh, maybe it wasn't them. Oh, reblockading. 1 turn until we get another frigate, and then a few more turns until we can make a move. So we have 35 attack on a frigate. It's going to be interesting. The question is, do I feel I've got enough to do it? Syntaxis is 1 turn away from terraforming, which is awesome. You're building rover miners. You're 12 turns away from terraforming. In fact, everything's terraforming, I think, at this point. Begin the mass improvements. So this has now become a swamp, and is now starving. Because I think it had food production things which were kind of working on standby in any case. We can set terraforming up again. So we shall do. You're still waiting. You are now a tundra world. Huzzah, we've improved. And technically speaking, we can keep going. But it's increased population as well as anything else that we're getting from this, so there are multiple reasons for doing it. Speaking of then, total fleet strength 269. While the system is now massively getting to the point of over pollution. So let's buy this thing. As long as it's a 0, I'm probably going to be okay with them just trying to terraform. But so shield capacitors and that. Next up, spectral analyzer, the cybertronic computer. I think we might go stealth
Our
suits
scientists. Research continue.
Oh, god darn it. Alright, they've gone on strike. I can kind of buy around that, but I'm not going to. Okay. Now then, I believe we're going to try this. 2 frigates and a lot of cruisers are going to go this way. Oh, how brave are we feeling? How brave are we feeling? We'll find out next time, I'm sure. Until then.